All right, Madam Secretary, we will open up our meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
By roll call.
All right, Mr. Barnes, Mr. Battle, Mr. Glover,
Here.
Mr. Moody,
Here.
Dr. Whitaker, Mr. Woodard, Mrs. Lucasburg.
Here. Our first order of business, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Portsmouth Community Network Broadband Authority for our April 12th meeting. And we have minutes from our last meeting. If everyone has had an opportunity to review those, or if you would need a moment to look them over. I think they were all sent to you in the email. If there are no changes to be made, I would like to receive a motion to approve the minutes.
So move.
Okay. Madam Secretary?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Barnes is absent. Mr. Battle,
Yes,
Mr. Glover,
I think that's the starting point.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Moody,
Yes.
Dr. Whitaker,
Yes.
Mr. Woodard.
Yes.
Here, okay. And Mrs. Lucasburg.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. And next up, we have business to handle in our closed session. And there's a motion, if we would have someone to read the motion to go into closed meeting.
I move to go into closed session meeting pursuant to Virginia Code subsection 2.23711A-33. Discussion by a local authority created in accordance with the Virginia Wireless Service Authorities Act of Confidential Proprietary Information and Trade Secrets, and subsection 2.2-3711A.6, discussion or consideration of the investment of public funds where competition or bargaining is involved, specifically regarding market rate pricing and leasing strategies, and pursuant to subsection 2.2-3711A.8 for the purpose of consultation with legal counsel retained by the authority regarding specific legal matters requiring the provision of legal advice, specifically regarding fiber leases.
Second.
Okay. All right, it's been moved in second. Madam Secretary, if you will call the roll.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Barnes is absent. Mr. Battle,
Yes.
Mr. Glover,
Yes.
Mr. Moody,
Yes.
Dr. Whitaker,
Yes.
Mr. Woodard,
Yes.
Mayor Chair Lucasburg.
Yes.
Used to saying mayor.
Yes. We are in closed session. I think we all.
Also considered the closed meeting just concluded.
Second. All right, it's been moved in properly second. Madam Secretary, would you call the roll?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Barnes, Mr. Battle, Mr. Glover,
Yes.
Mr. Moody,
Yes.
Dr. Whitaker, Mr. Woodard,
Yes.
Chair Lucasburg.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go into our open session. We have a few more minutes left to conduct some business. And we've had our discussion about our proposed rates, and we have before us a resolution to approve the Portsmouth Community Network's proposed preliminary rate schedule. So if I entertain a motion for us to proceed with the adoption of the resolution.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, Madam Secretary.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Barnes,
Yes.
Mr. Battle,
Yes.
Mr. Glover,
Yes.
Mr. Moody,
Yes.
Dr. Whitaker,
Yes.
Mr. Woodard,
Yes.
Chair Lucasburg.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, we have a resolution as a placeholder, and we will continue to discuss those. We'll also put in for our public hearing, and we'll also have some public comments that will happen at our May and June meeting. Okay. Our new business that we have before us are any future business topics, and members, are there any future business topics that you would like to add for discussion?
No, I think we
Okay, so
previously
anything,
discussed those.
Okay.
And I
You
know there
ready?
are a number of topics we were supposed to get back on. so.
Okay, so we have some other topics that are already scheduled for our May and June meeting. As of our current date, our next meeting will be held on May 10th at 4 o'clock as the announcement of that. And we don't have any visitors?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, so we don't have any public speakers. So if we are done, no more business, we adjourn.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Good. Mhm.